All right, it is time for our First Alert live stream, talking about your weather today. Hey, this is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon in the First Alert Weather Center. Thanks for dropping by. Did you get a push alert on your phone to watch this? Our buddy Ted Miller, he pushed that alert to your phone, and he wrote here, Meteorological winter ends Friday. And I get a feeling that he is looking forward to spring. What he's mentioning is that meteorological spring is a term that meteorologists use, obviously. It is for the entire month of March and April and May. Meteorologists look at it that way. In your calendar, though, it says the first day of spring is March 20th. So we still have a good 3 weeks to go until we actually hit the first day of spring based on what is in your calendar. But yes, the end of meteorological winter today and tomorrow and Friday still looks to be a little bit active at times. Let's get you out to a live view from our Oshkosh sky camera. There you are. Roads look damp. I'm really happy to say that they have stayed damp, and we have not gotten a lot of reports of any icy roads across eastern Wisconsin. That was a concern this morning, especially because we had some showers. And even though our air temperatures have been just above the freezing mark, like 34 there in Oshkosh, our pavement temperatures have been a little bit colder and right around the freezing mark. So we were concerned that we would have some icy roads this morning. So I have brought down our severe weather outlook. It was in the low category. Now it is in the very low category and watching for perhaps an upgrade. I do think for the rest of the morning and into the afternoon, there may be some spotty showers, especially south of Green Bay, maybe a couple wet snowflakes mixed in. Can't rule out a stray slick spot on cold ground, but it's going to be more likely to happen on sidewalks that are not salted, parking lots, maybe your driveway. That's just a possibility if we get some drizzle or some showers on that cold ground. But I think most folks are probably going to be okay if you're traveling. There's First Alert Viper Max, and you can see that the bulk of the rain that we had this morning has moved out of the area and is pushed towards the south. There are the showers finishing up in Winnebago and Fond du Lac and Sheboygan counties. Looks like we're picking up on a little bit of some mist and drizzle out over central Wisconsin, but the radar beam is shooting up pretty high up into the clouds at that point, and that may not all be reaching the ground. We will probably find a few more showers scooting by, especially south of Green Bay as we go into the midday in the afternoon, but not everybody's going to get wet. Speaking of Green Bay, 35 in Titletown, 37 in Appleton. We are at 30 degrees in Escanaba, Michigan, and also in Marinette. And the forecast for today still looks fairly mild for late February, a high of 44 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, a shower, or maybe a brief mix can't be ruled out. But I think that a large chunk of the area is probably going to be dry, especially as you work your way to the north. All right, so here's a look at First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. We'll start you off right about here, 9 o'clock. That seems like a pretty good match to what we saw on First Alert Viper Max. And you can see the mostly cloudy skies. And right around 1 o'clock this afternoon, a couple more showers develop around the Appleton area and also back to the southwest. Meanwhile, to the northwest, you can see some clearing taking place. So look for some patchy sunshine. And as we head towards this evening, skies will be mostly cloudy. On top of what you got this morning, I wouldn't expect a lot more rain. Final totals in the south, like towards Fond du Lac and Sheboygan, could be around a half an inch. That might be pushing it a little bit. Otherwise, your high temperatures in the low and mid 40s in a lot of spots, with a high of 39 in Sheboygan. So temperatures continue to be on the mild side. All right, so let's look ahead at our next weather maker. So I'm looking ahead to Friday. There are 3 things that we need to watch. Mild highs near 50 degrees. Secondly on the list, strong winds will be blowing through northeast Wisconsin. And number 3, chances of rain and or snow, and mainly early and again late in the day. So we're back to Pinpoint Predictor. This is your Friday. Cloudy, mid-morning, some quick moving rain or snow showers. See how they don't last very long? In fact, we get back into some sunshine, but then the clouds come back in the afternoon. So I think Friday is one of those days where we have a bit of a variable sky, intervals of sun and clouds, and late Friday, these are more rain showers that are mixing with some snow showers where it's colder towards the upper Michigan border. So You could have some raindrops and some flakes very early and very late on your Friday. And this is all because of an Alberta Clipper system coming through the area. Now, these Alberta Clippers that come in from northern Canada, they tend to dive down towards the Great Lakes, and they tend to churn up a lot of wind. And sure enough, on your First Alert Super 7-day forecast, there's that windy sticker there on Friday. Let's make that 7-day extra super. See how south winds will be getting stronger. These are gusts that are going to be up around 35, 40 miles an hour. But then as we go towards Friday evening, see how that wind turns from the south and southwest to more of a north and northwest direction? As this system comes on through, the wind will turn to the north, and that will usher in some colder weather as we head into the weekend. So we go from a high of 50 on Friday down to 27 on Saturday, and Sunday's highs will be close to the freezing mark. Skies will be clearing out on Saturday, and on Sunday we should have some sunshine. Saturday, with that wind, that blustery weather, we're probably going to have wind chills in the single digits and the teens. And this weekend is when we got the Brown County Spring Showcase of Homes. It won't feel very spring-like. So bundle up as you're going from home to home, maybe to get some inspiration on something to do for your home, or maybe give you ideas of a new home that you want to go to someday. Well, guess what? It's going to be dry, but it is going to be on the cold side. So keep that in mind if you have plans on going. So there's your First Alert Super 7-day forecast, which has temperatures that are up, then down, then heading back up as we go into next week. Follow the bouncing ball with those temperatures. And you can do that by using our free WBAY First Alert Weather app. Comes in handy when there's some sharp changes in that forecast. We're always going through the very latest data and pushing that out to you first on the app. So if you haven't tried it out, please do so. You can scan the QR code if you're able to do that, depending on how you're watching this. And you can get that right to your electronic device for nothing at all. No pennies at all. It's free. All right, so coming up in just a short bit, meteorologist Emily Mers. She'll be on Action 2 News at noon and at 4, and she'll give you an update on what's going on with our forecast. Emily is going to get a chance to forecast those up and down temperatures, and she'll keep you in the know what's going on with everything with that. All right, so there you go. There's your weather, and just just a handful of minutes there. Thanks for watching our First Alert live stream. We hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll try to fire this live stream up again this time tomorrow morning. We hope you tune in. See you around.